It is the 5th of the 5th, 2014. This is your radioactive reality. Day number 1151. ENE News. Worst quake since 3/11 in Tokyo. Felt through more than half of Japan's prefectures. Expert quote, people should take precautions for the next several days. AP, unusual quakes hit Alaska. Tokyo, it was the strongest earthquake since the 9.0 quake in March 2011. The quake was felt across a wide area of Japan, with the strongest shaking registered in central Tokyo, the agency reported. There were no reports of damage or other abnormalities from the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. I saw the live cam. It was shaking really good. Unstable on crumbling foundations. Reuters reported magnitude 6.6 earthquake struck in the Pacific Ocean. A second earthquake of magnitude 6.1 about 10 minutes later further south. Now on Saturday, a series of small earthquakes and aftershocks rattled northern Alaska. The earthquakes are unusual because the region isn't a seismically active part of Alaska. So there's something definitely shaking and going on for sure. Alarm as record numbers of seals and sea lions starving to death along California coast. Quote, it just spiked. Calls started coming non-stop. So many unhealthy washing ashore. Extremely complex issue. Multitude of factors in play. Definitely a mystery. Nobody knows what's really going on the Pacific coast. We're hoping it's not the new norm. We're just getting started, folks. These stories are up and down. NBC right now, explosions at U.S. nuclear site kept secret from the public. This is Hanford. Happened in a plant where plutonium was manufactured. Quote, one of the most hazardous buildings in America. Workers, quote, flames shot out, big loud bang like a shotgun. Now, these union workers are dismantling this building, and they're cutting some pipe, and there was some kind of gas built up inside this pipe, and it ignited, and it blew off like a shotgun blast. Well, the union's going round and round about the company in charge of Hanford, and this has become a safety issue. Such a safety issue that the only reason it came out was some anonymous union worker brought it to the paper. The insanity continues. Definitely an interesting read. Government investigator, acute hemorrhaging found in dead owls along the west coast. Here we go again. It's not just the owls and the seals. Mortality event began 8 months after Fukushima explosions. Quote, in very poor condition, badly emancipated. When arriving in the Pacific Northwest from the Arctic. You remember last year all the stories coming out about everybody seeing the Arctic snowy owls where they shouldn't be. Again, this is these creatures just trying to get out of the way, much like what's going on in the Pacific Ocean. Marine mystery in California, toxic outbreak threatening marine life. Birds falling from the sky, sea lions convulsing, worst they've ever seen. Toxin hits record level, almost 1,000% above government limit. Heart lesions, severe shrinking in parts of the brain, nervous system failure. What people aren't putting into this factor is we know radiation causes mutations in plant life and animals. Now even this low-level radiation that this algae's been exposed to over the last 3 years, how many generations of mutations have happened? Okay, and they're wondering why this algae is doing what it doesn't normally do. Usually it releases its toxins for about a week and life goes on. But apparently this algae is now producing this toxin non-stop. The insanity continues. Grossly disturb, disintegrated, destroyed. Bags found above nuclear material inside the WIP site. Anomaly in waste stack. Chemical reaction suspected based on recent findings. Now they're saying this isn't a building collapse now, right? This is just degraded containers because of this material has eaten through and have had reactions, blah, blah, blah. We're just getting more and more run around with WIP. And again, they're never going to tell us what's really going on unless we get on top of it. State Senator, Fukushima is damaging the oceans and devastating the environment. An enormous crisis that has no foreseeable resolution. U.S. Senator, people are concerned about Fukushima radiation entering our waters. I want to know the agency's plan to respond to issues that might arise. Well, we already know what the agency's plan for the issues that might arise. They're going to turn off the monitors and lie and manipulate and try to keep this as much in the dark as they possibly can. No plan to stop Fukushima from contaminating Pacific? TEPCO advisor doubts ice wall can stop groundwater from flooding the plant. We've been going on and on and on and on about this one. We're concerned it may affect environmental protection and cause unintended consequences. Yeah, like building collapses. And that's about all I have for you today. Of course, if I missed anything, please let me know. Attach your comments or videos below. Enjoy while you can, everybody. Thanks.